so my work's a little bit puckered on my current cable. I think most of you will be on a 40 centimetre and I was accidentally on a 50. And you can see this kind of rippling there. So I'm going to take this opportunity to show you how to change from one length cable to the next. So I'd recommend going up to about your 60. And I've put one of the wee stoppers on the end. And now you're going to knit from, you have to leave your right side tip on. No, sorry, you have to leave your left side tip on. And we'll take your right side off. So I'm going to take this one off. Undo that. And just leave that in there for a second and put one of your wee stoppers on. Cool. And then get your tap and the little key and put it on the other side of your new cord. Now if you have fixed circular needles, that you'll just get your next length 4mm needle and start working with that. There we go, needle on one side, stopper on the other. Same with this, we've got needle on the left side, stopper on the other. So we're going to knit off this needle onto this one. So I'm just going to knit around. I knit a couple of stitches past my marker so that it doesn't fall off. And the main thing you need to do is just on this first stitch, make sure that you pull it nice and snug. So this big thing can kind of get in your road, but just knit it off like that. It will be right in your road and be a bit pesky. Once we get a wee bit past it, it gets out of the way, sort of clacks about a little bit. I'm so pleased I figured out that my nighttime lighting wasn't too bad. It's great. Maybe it's a little bit more consistent than the daytime too, especially at this time of year. So you can see we start to get away from it really quickly. There it is down there. I'm going to pause here and I'll knit a little bit faster, and I'll come back once we're just about at the end. I'm about halfway. Oh, my cord's getting hooked up on my tripod, and you can see they just sort of start working their way onto the new cable, and they're slowly working their way off the old one, and this is starting to get a lot more relaxed. As soon as I come around to the front of my tripod, I knit so different. So I just keep scooching it up. I'm just getting myself some more yarn. Hopefully by now you're getting quite settled into working in the round. If you're finding that it's hard to, that the stitches don't just naturally come up the needle, I would say that your tension is probably a bit tight. And if you're struggling adjusting your tension, it might be in your pinky. Some people hold really tight here, or it might be in here. So this should flow through, should just move. So as I pull those along, you can see that cable sort of just worked its way in the stitches there. So I'll just knit a few more off the screen. Just a couple more stitches to go. And then we will have knitted them all off the left side needle, or the old cable. Just slip that marker. And this is the last one. So that wee short cable's now empty. And you just want to get your key. And take this off and put this on your bigger cable. Oh, sure, it's about took you with me. And we'll take this off. And put that one on that side, and you should be able to give this a bit of a stretch out, and it will sit a lot flatter. So you'll just do that as you increase more. Each time you increase, you'll just go up a needle size, probably to the 80 centimetre yet next, and then up to the 100. Yeah. And that was me working one more round, so I won't forget to mark that off on my pattern. And yeah, that's me for a while. Sing out if you've got any questions.